know why you love fairy tales? Because you love a good redemptive story. And like me, you love a good ending. I remember when I would be so thirsty to watch Beauty and the Beast, watching Belle go through all her various trials of losing her father and being locked up and running into this beast to finally finding love and embracing what it feels like to be seen, to be heard, to be valued. You know, I would play those movies over and over again, and every single time I watch, I promise it felt like it was my first time. Do you know that your life is similar to a fairy tale? Yeah, because you go through various trials every single day. Every time you step out of the door, there's something new that's facing you. The Bible says that we would go through various trials of many kinds, but God would be faithful to help us to endure and grow past those trials. And I can only imagine that heaven is rejoicing as we press past the trials and the tribulations that we have to face in this life. But you know what I think is even bigger than that? Expected end that I wanted for Belle and for the Beast to find love was so big to me. And every time I saw them embrace each other, it was always like the first time. But do you know that your life also has an expected end? The Bible says in Jeremiah 29:11 that I know the plans that I have for you, plans to prosper you, plans for good and not of evil, to give you an expected end. Do you understand and believe that God is going to give you an expected end in your life? And the angels and everyone around you is watching your story, and it's giving them hope and helping them to believe and trust in God again. That's why you like fairy tales, because you love a good redemption story. And the best one is when the Lord laid down his life for you and for me so that we can overcome every trial and temptation that was thrown our way. And even bigger than that, that our ending would be that he would come back just like Prince Charming, and he would take us back with him again. Man, we really do have a really good story. But the best thing about our story is that it's not a folk tale written by man. It is a story written by the Most High God, and it's wrapped up in the promises of God that never fail. Your life is not a fairy tale, but it's so much better.